Morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, we had a pretty big storm that moved across the parts of Iowa and northern Illinois yesterday. Some flooding here in Chicago. Overnight grain prices continue to leak lower after yesterday's sharp losses. November beans down about 10 cents, while the nearby market's about unchanged. Corn's down 4 cents, wheat's down anywhere from 1 to 2 cents. After the dust settled yesterday, people started adjusting their supply and demand yesterday, and they added the bean acres. And guesses for the carryout for beans is anywhere from 350 to 450, depending upon your demand estimates, and that's above the USDA's 325. And so we finally broke below $12 November beans yesterday. We're at $11.50, and USDA says we're going down to $10. On the corn market, they were getting closer to that $4 level in D's corn. I think the market's looking at just a little bit less feed usage because of the higher June 1 stocks number. Maybe a little bit less exports. It makes the carry-in for next year bigger. And assuming whatever yield you want to plug in, something above 165, you get a carry-out that's somewhere between 1.8 and 2 billion, depending upon what you want to put in as far as export demand and ethanol demand. So anyway, that suggests lower prices, and I think the market's looking for something like 380 on the D's corn. Don't really see any weather issues as far as the next 2 weeks is concerned, and we're starting to get into some of the early pollination of the corn with a mostly favorable crop outlook. One question that's kind of popped up is that if we have a 14 billion bushel corn crop, do we have enough storage for all of that at harvest time? And so that might add a little pressure to especially the basis as we get closer to harvest in those areas where the crops are the best. Not a lot of numbers yesterday in the wheat, except that global prices continue to be under U.S. Weather-wise, there's no real problems around the world as far as wheat is concerned, and that continues to offer resistance to the wheat market. It will probably follow the corn market from a price direction standpoint. So without a weather problem, even though we had some sharp losses yesterday led by the beans, the price trend could still be lower. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. And have a safe and profitable trading day.